graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Whoops. Okay, there we go. What is up, everybody? Hopefully you're all doing well and having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. The lighting does not really look so good. Let's try to move this up a little bit. Is that better? Maybe. Not really. Huh. Weird. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hopefully you're all having yourselves a very, very fantastic day. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on those notification bell icons too. The Phillies are playing in Game 2 of this day-night doubleheader. Christopher Sanchez will be going up against Dylan Cease. Should be a very good pitching match between the both of those guys. The Phillies, they did not lay down and die in the first game. They did show fight at the end, but at the end, they were not able to get the job done. Mick Abel was really bad today. He did not look good at all, let up a lot of walks in that second inning. He only let up one walk in the first, and then just all of a sudden things just unfolded. He could not find the strike zone, and he gave up the big hit to Manny Machado to clear the bases, and that really was the difference in the game. The Phillies made it interesting at the end. Kyle Schwarber did get things started in the sixth with a solo homer, but it was just too little too late of a comeback, and they just could not find a way to get a hold of Robert Suarez at the end. But what matters tonight is winning the series, okay? You were supposed to win 1 out of 2 today. You lost the first game, and now you got to go out there and get the win tonight. Christopher Sanchez is going to have to be really strong tonight. Christopher Sanchez this year, a 2.79 ERA. This guy has been doing a very good job. He was tremendous in the last game against the Houston Astros. Also was very tremendous against the Miami Marlins. 6 innings, 1 earned run, 11 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez, and 5 hits allowed. He didn't even get the win, but yet looked so dominant out there on the hill. He is not. The last time that he went under 6 innings, that he pitched under 6 innings, was on May 29th. He's been very good. He had a great June, a 1.85 ERA in the month of June alone. 7 earned runs in 34 innings of work. He allowed 25 hits, and he struck out 33 batters. And he threw a total of 484 pitches. So I expected the changeup's going to be on today. I would love the sinker to be able to have the bite that's been having as well. I think he's going to go out there and dominate. I don't see how the San Diego Padres find a way to really hit that changeup. If that changeup is on, it's going to be a tough night for the San Diego Padres as a whole. No Bryce Harper today. No Bryce Harper tonight. No JT Realmuto tonight either. Otto Kemp is going to get the start over at first. Alec Bohm is back in the lineup. He's playing over at third base. Kyle Schwarber is out in left field, and they're going to put Nick Castellanos as the DH. The right fielder instead for the Phillies will be Max Kepler. So Kepler's in right, Schwarber's in left, and Brandon Marsh will be out in center field. Bryson Stott's still over at second base. Rafael Marchand is catching. Over at third base is Alec Bohm. The second baseman is Stott. And the shortstop is still Trey Turner. So no Harper and no JT. And that's mainly in regards to the lineup, what looks different tonight for them. They're going up against a guy in Dylan Cease who had a good outing the last time that he pitched. We'll get you more stats on him in just a little bit. But, look, Cease has not had the best year. He has a 3-7 record, a 4.53 ERA for the 29-year-old. But in the last outing, he actually didn't pitch so well, but it was the outing before that where he was able to dominate against the Kansas City Royals. He went 6 2/3. He had 4 strikeouts, 1 earned run, 3 hits allowed. He did give up 3 walks, but no homers. So he did good in that outing. The outing before that, or the outing right after that against Cincinnati, he gave up 2 homers. Gave up 2 big long balls. He did strike out 8 batters, but he gave up 3 runs and 5 hits on 3 walks as well. Walks have been a problem for Dylan Cease in 3 of the last 4 outings for him. This guy has averaged 3 walks in those outings. So if the Phillies can just be patient with him today and also just take advantage of the fastball, I think that they're going to be set up for success. I do. I actually feel really confident about tonight's game. Please let me know what your final score predictions are down below. And who's your standout player going to be for tonight's game? I'm going with my standout player tonight. I'll do Bryson Stott. I said it. Bryson Stott. Stott's going to get a couple of hits tonight. I just have this gut feeling that he's going to be able to do that. Stott in his career versus Cease 0 for 3. So I'm going against the odds. But that's okay. It was nice to see JT actually go 3 for 3 against Robert Suarez. But that's another conversation. But I'm going to go with Bryson Stott as my standout player today. And I think he gets 2 hits this evening. I just have a gut feeling. And I trust my gut. Even if my gut lies to me, you know what? I'm going down with my gut. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. What's up, Quan? He said Abel had a bad outing. What's up, Doug? I think Sanchez is the second best in the rotation. Doug, it's close. Stop pronouncing G like it's a K. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but okay. Maybe you should do this. Jack Dwight may disagree, JJ. He might. But you know what? I don't care. I like disagreeing with people, especially when I feel like that my gut is not lying to me. So, Jack might disagree. You might disagree. Other people might disagree. But that's what makes it cool. That's what makes it really awesome. All right, let's get into this live stream tonight. Archie, you want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi to everybody on camera? Here. Come here. Come here, you. Here, let me move the camera for Arch. You see, I see him? There he is. Hi. Hi, buddy. I'm dog sitting today. Ugh. Let's put this back up here. Hey, Arch, where'd you go? There you are. Hi. You're so sweet. Don't lick my roadcaster. Ugh. Yeah, you're so sweet. It's my cousin's dog. I told him I would get him on. So I had to have him give a little introduction to you all. Because he's so cute. He's a little furry friend. Right, Archie? Is that right? Yeah. You're so sweet. Ducks is 4-2, Phils. Beautiful. All right, let's get into the starting lineups for tonight's game. Right, Archie? You want to get on into the starting lineups? Do you want to announce them for them? Tatis Jr. is going to be leading it off for San Diego. And we got Jackson Merrill batting second. Manny Machado is DHing. He'll be batting third. And then it'll be Luis Arraez playing in the cleanup spot, or batting in the cleanup spot. Thanks, Arch. Xander Bogaerts, that's Gavin Sheets, Jose Iglesias, Jake Cronenworth, and Martin Maldonado. You want to say hi? You have to lift your chin up. Well, that works. You yawned? Ugh. Yes. He's so cute. He loves to He loves to lick people. I just don't like it when they lick my toes, you know? Like, that's the only thing I don't like. You can lick me all you want, just don't lick my toes. That's fine. David is on here. What's going on? Hello, Archie, who, by the way, is not little. No, he's a big doggy. He is. He is a big dog. You're very tall. You think Christian has a good game? 8-2 Phillies. Christian. Who's Christian? Oh, Christopher Sanchez? Did you say Christian? All right. Don't lick my elbows. Come on. It's a very cute dog. How old is he? I don't know, actually. I really don't know how old Archie is. I'd have to ask the cousins. For the Phillies, their starting lineup will be this. It'll be Trey Turner, Kyle Schwarber, Alec Boehm, Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, Otto Kemp, Bryson Stott, Rafael Marchand, and Brandon Marsh. And that is the lineup for the Philadelphia Phillies. So it's Turner over at short, Schwarber's out in left, and it's Boehm at third. Castellanos is DHing. Max Kepler's in right. Otto Kemp is at first. And it's Bryson Stott at second, Rafael Marchand catching, and Brandon Marsh is out in center field. And they will be facing Dylan Cease, who we just mentioned is 3-7 on the season with a 4.53 earned run average. He is also 8th in the majors in strikeouts with 117 on the year so far. Let's make this in full screen. Let's do that. Paul's here. Remember you said 7-1 Philadelphia tonight? Yeah. You said 6-2. You were close. You were close for the first game. You were close. Very close. So close, but yet so far. Rising Rhino is here. What's going on, Rising Rhino? How are you? They don't start an OnlyFans. I'm just ready for this game to get underway. I really am. Roberto Ortiz is going to be the home plate umpire. Over at first base, it's Bill Miller. And you got Chad Fairchild at second. And Jeremy Riggs is over at third base. He's the third base umpire. What's up, JJ? We need an 8-1 win. We need an 8-1 win? I think we just need a win. But yeah, 8-1 would be awesome. 8-1 would be great. I feel very, very happy with an 8-1 win. I would. I'd feel great about that. Just like I feel great after that sip of water. I needed that. Bye, Arch. All right. Phillies playing at Citizens Bank Park in the night game of this day and night doubleheader. It's 84 degrees. Humidity's at 59%. There is some sunshine. There's some shadows, though, out in left field and really in center field as well. Really towards the left field line and towards all of center field. That's a beautiful sky cam. That's awesome. Oh, boy. No betting, just guessing. Love that. It's beautiful. Made yourself a Viking coffee. A Viking coffee. Wow. What's a Viking coffee? You'll have to let me know what that is. I'm sort of new to, I don't know all the jargon out there or all the terminology today. I don't know everything. Defensively today for the Phillies, they have Rafael Marchand catching. Over at first base, it's Otto Kemp. The second baseman is Bryson Stott. Then at third, it's Alec Boehm. Shortstop is Trey Turner. In the outfield, playing in left, it's Kyle Schwarber. The center fielder is Brandon Marsh. And out in right field, it's Max Kepler. Hey, folks, go subscribe to Rising Rhino if you have not done so already. Please make sure that you guys do that. Archie, stop licking me. I know. Don't lick me as I keep score. Come on. Come on, buddy. You're out of the picture. Here, come on. Come over here. There you go. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Somebody's leaving me an audio message. I can't answer right now. I'm on the air. All right, Tatis Jr. will be batting in the leadoff spot. So he will be batting first, and then it's Jackson Merrill second. All right, Arch. Manny Machado hitting third. He's DHing. And it's Luis Arraez batting in the cleanup spot. So over at first base, Xander Bogaerts is fifth. Gavin Sheets, sixth. Seventh is Jose Iglesias. And then Jake Cronenworth is batting eighth. And Martin Maldonado batting in the ninth spot. Okay. Let's close this out. And let's close this guy out. Phillies, if we take a look at the NL East standings right now, they are 2 games above the New York Mets. Phillies are 50 and 36. They're 14 games over 500. The Mets are 48 and 38. They're 2 games behind the Phillies for the NL East division. Now, in regards to the best records in the National League, the Phillies are 4 games in back of L.A., and they're a half game behind Chicago. They're also 1.5 above the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers are playing really good baseball. They're 8-2 over their last 10 games. The Padres were in their pinstripes before, but now they're in their brown and gold uniforms. It's sort of like the colors of Rowan. They're cool. Phillies are in their white and red pinstripes. Some of the players have their long sleeve red undershirts underneath them. And Christopher Sanchez is ready to take the hill for Philadelphia. So he comes on out. The lefty, this will be his 17th start of the season. He's pitched in 93 2/3 of an inning, has 103 strikeouts, and has also walked 28 batters. And he has a 6-2 record to follow up with that. Obviously, the sinker, the changeup, and the slider are his 3 pitches. But mainly the sinker and the changeup are his bread and butter. The changeup has just been so dominant this year. And the sinker really has reached 97, 98 too. Excuse me. So he will be out there on the mound. Anybody else want to tell me who their player of the game is? Yeah, go subscribe to Rising Rhino. I also have a fluffy rhino that I pet on stream. Oh, man. That's how you clickbait people. That's what you got to do. You got to have you know what you got to do? You got to get a stuffed rhino or whatever it is. You got to put that in the thumbnail and said, "I got a pet rhino." That's how you clickbait people. That's what you do. David says, I'm going to go Turner. You're going to go with Turner. Sports Roustabout says, Otto Kemp. He just jinxed Doug. Nice. Cool. And mine is Bryson Stott. Going against everybody's beliefs. I think Bryson Stott is going to get a couple of hits today. I said 2. I said 2 to be exact. 2 hits for Bryson Stott. All right, so Tatis will step on into the batter's box. Feels weird. We had a game today, and we're doing another one. But that's baseball. Sometimes you get doubleheaders. The first pitch, it's grounded over to short. It's played on the hop by Turner. The throw over to first in time. 1 pitch, 1 out in the first inning. I like that. Just get it over with. Just get this inning over with. The Brewers did beat the Mets in Game 1 of their doubleheader by a score of 7-2. The Tigers, they won 11-2 out in D.C. Their second game will be at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. The Mets will get started at 7:10. The pitch on the way. It's taken for a called strike. How do you do, Lou? I like that. No balls, 1 strike. 0-1 pitch. This one's grounded over to third. Bohm spins, turns, throws it over to first. And there is 2 gone. Well, that took 2 pitches, but that's okay. So 3 pitches and 2 gone in the first inning. What channel are the Phillies on tonight besides Live with JJ? They're also on Philly Halftime. But if you're talking about cable, they're on NBC Sports Philadelphia. Here's Manny Machado. In the first pitch, he lines it towards the right side and out of play. What station is the Padres? Are they FanDuel TV? I should know this. But I think that they're FanDuel. I could be totally wrong. The ball is 1 strike. 0-1 pitch to Machado, and there's a high fly ball hit out over towards deep center field. Marsh is there, though, and jumps and makes the catch in front of the wall. 1, 2, 3 go the Padres, and we're heading to the bottom of the first inning. Turner, Schwarber, and Bohm are due up to bat. 5 pitches for Sanchez. We love it. I'll do the tally now. 5. I started doing that now. I start to keep tally of how many pitches per inning. I do it by hand. For the Philadelphia Phillies, Trey Turner will be leading things off, and then it'll be Kyle Schwarber out in left field. Al Bohm playing over at third base. He's batting third. Then it's Nick Castellanos, DH, and he's batting fourth. Max Kepler batting fifth, playing out in right field. Otto Kemp is over at first base. He'll be batting sixth. Hitting seventh, it's Bryson Stott. He's over at right field. Hitting seventh. And Brandon Marsh out in center field will be batting in the 9th spot. And they will be going up against a guy in Dylan Cease, who is due for an extension. And I'm curious, I don't know if the Padres are going to trade him yet or not. But we shall see. He did not have a good outing in his last start. But this guy is leading the team in strikeouts. He's also 8th in the league in strikeouts with 117. The 29-year-old from Milton, Georgia, 6 feet 2 inches tall, 200 pounds. A guy who started off his career with the Chicago White Sox, played with them from 2019 to 2023, and he's been on the Padres since last year. He went 14-11 last year, had 224 strikeouts, and 189 innings of work. He's a very strikeout-dominant pitcher. He has 1,133 strikeouts in 938 innings of work. That's how many strikeouts he gets. You can just guess he gets more strikeouts per inning. It's pretty wild. The pitch. It's taken down for a ball to Trey Turner. 1-0 pitch to Trey. And that's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. This is game number 174 for Dylan Cease. He averages about 25 games started per season. 1-1 to Trey. Line drive hit out to right field. Sliding catch by Fernando Tatis Jr. And that was not easy because it's pretty sunny out in right field. Didn't even have sunglasses on. And there's one away in the bottom of the first. A line out to right. And, well, let's talk about the rest of the defense. Tatis is in right. Jackson Merrill's in center. Gavin Sheets playing in left field. Jose Iglesias is at third base for the Padres. Xander Bogaerts is at short. Jay Cronenworth is at second. And at first, it's Luis Arraez. The pitch to Schwarber. It's a 98-mile-per-hour fastball that's on the outside edge for strike one. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. 0-1 pitch to Schwarber. And they tried to see if he went around. The pitch was high. He did not go, says Jeremy Riggs. He's the third base umpire. USD over on Twitch. What's going on? 1, 2, 3, top of the first? Yes. 1-1 pitch. It's up high for ball 2. I was going to say, did Cease shave his beard? He didn't. 2-1 to Schwarber. And he flies this one out over towards right field. And Tatis Jr. getting some work out there so far as he waits for it and makes the grab. 2 away. You'll see a lot of sliders and a lot of four-seamers from Dylan Cease. And every once in a while, he'll throw in a knuckle curve, a changeup, a sinker, and a sweeper. But mainly, again, the slider and the four-seamer, those 2 pitches are the main pitches that he tends to throw about 90% of the time combined. 2 outs in the pitch to Bohm. It's an 89-mile-per-hour slider that's on the inside corner for strike 1. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. 0-1 pitch to Bohm. And he flies this one out over towards right field. Tatis is there, makes the grab, and he caught all 3 outs. So we go to the top of the 2nd inning with no score in Philadelphia. All right. Cool. Chat, how we doing tonight? How we doing? How's everybody's day going so far? Did you guys miss me? I missed you guys a lot. I did. I know that we took a 2-hour break, but I miss you guys. I enjoy being with you all. I do. I have a lot of fun with you guys. That's why we are hot and cold. We're yes and no. We're in and we're out. We're up and we're down. Do I have to keep going? But yeah. That song came out, what was that, 2008? It was like 10 years old. Hi, JJ, says Larry. Hi, Larry. We missed you today. I missed you last night as well. I know that I saw you on for a little bit. We did a 5-hour stream last night. I did this thing that I've started doing every once in a while called Diamond Zone with JJ. It's like NFL Red Zone, but instead of football, right, we just look at the highlights of what have been going on around Major League Baseball, and we change the scoreboards. You visually get to do that. I skipped the first game, so I would miss you that much more, JJ. Thank you. Wait, hold up. Larry missed me? Aww. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate you. That was really loud. You know, Christopher Sanchez has 59 strikeouts with off-speed pitches this year. A lot of them have come with the changeup. He's second in the league in that category. The pitch, it's taken for a strike as we're in the top of the 2nd inning. Luis Arias is up at the plate. He's hitting .283. He has a .316 on-base percentage, 4 homers, and 32 RBI. Diamond Zone is awesome. I really enjoy it. I appreciate it. I think that it's, you know, I was a little bit worried about it at first as the 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike because I really thought that it would not be easy to follow along visually, but, you know, you guys do seem to enjoy it, and you guys do seem to follow along for the most part. 1-1 pitch. This one's grounded over to second base. Stott has it, throws it over to first in time. 1 gone in the 2nd inning. And there is Rising Rhinos channel. There you go. If you love football, nobody does more games than the Rising Rhino. Will you do that when we have rain delays or suspended games only, JJ? I just decided to just do it last night. I'll do it sometimes. I'm not going to make it an everyday thing. But maybe when there is a rain delay, maybe. I like I don't want to do it all the time. First pitch is in there for a strike to Xander Bogaerts. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Got a changeup that was low. We'll see. It all depends. We might just do like a Mets watch party or something. Or we might just talk about the birds. It all depends. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He went with the changeup before that pitch and then decided to go back with the changeup again. So 2 up, 2 down in this inning. Referring to Diamond Zone, that is. Excuse me. Sorry for burping on stream. How inappropriate of me. I do have to be respectful, though. 2 outs in the pitch. It's taken down for a ball. It's at 96 miles per hour. One ball, no strikes. Gavin Sheets batting .260 on the season. 1-0 pitch. That's inside for ball 2. I always wondered, how did the schedule makers come up with the times? I mean, I'm sure that they have like a committee or something that's out there. But even like whenever some game gets postponed, like who comes up with the decision of, all right, we're going to play a doubleheader. The first game will start at this time, even though that was the regularly scheduled time. And then the second game will start at this time. Always wondered how they did that. The pitch. This one's grounded over towards the first base side. Otto Kemp plays it on a hop. Sanchez has to go cover the bag. He does, and the throw over to first is in time. And another 1-2-3 inning for Christopher Sanchez. And we head to the bottom of the second inning with no score out at CBP. I like Diamond Zone. It was fun to hang out, and the scoreboard change helps to follow. It's good. That's good. I was a little disappointed because we couldn't really follow much of the Cubs-Guardians game, but that's because at the time, you don't know if the Pirates are going to score in the 8th inning when they have a runner on at second. Like, some of these things are just hits or misses, So, when I go to these games, it's like, well, how do I capture those moments? You can never do it with basketball. I think that they have a thing on NBA TV called NBA Crunch Time, but just because of the nature of basketball, there's no downtime. There's really not a lot of downtime, so it's really hard to do it for basketball and even for hockey. But for football and for baseball, it works really, really well. Baseball is just really tough because they play every day. But I feel like it's really cool. They have MLB Strike Zone, which they do on Wednesdays and Thursdays, where they sort of go on into that type of stuff. But it's not as intuitive, if that makes sense, if that's the right word, as NFL Red Zone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just making up my own words. I don't really know. Rising Ryan says, I'm the Ricky Henderson of football and talk in the third person. You crush them, man. You do. You squish them, you squeeze them, you crush them. You crush all the haters. To the moon, baby. To the moon. Nick Castellanos is coming up. He'll lead off the bottom of the second. And he takes down and away for a ball. Dylan Cease back out there for his second frame. I don't mind listening too, but watching, I prefer one game and be focused on it. I understand. Listening, it's like really tough, especially with that. The pitch, there's a swing and a miss. But if you're into like fantasy, if you're into like sports betting, it's a really, really good way to follow along. 1-1 pitch. It's fouled away over towards the left side. That's why people like Red Zone 2, is because of the betting and because of fantasy points. If there's money involved, people will tune on in because money does talk. They use ChatGPT Plus, says Rhino. 1-2 on the way to Nick Castellanos, swing and a miss. He chases after a slider. And there's one gone in the bottom of the second. Broadcasting availability plays a big factor. It does. And also with this, like, we're able to make that possible just because, like, I had 4 different devices that I was able to tune on in from, which was so cool. And MLB.TV allows you to do a lot with it. The pitch. It's a foul ball. The ball is 1 strike. And the pitch. That's taken on the outside corner for a strike. Facility is available. Yeah. You're right. Plus the sheer number of players, you may not know all the teams. No balls, 2 strikes. 0-2. It's up high for a ball. Yeah, it also really helps, like, when you do have producers that whisper in your ear and tell you, hey, there's something big going on over here. And by the way, the guy that made that catch, that was Van Jefferson. It was a 35-yard touchdown. And so it helps when you have those extra people that are there to help work with you. And it's different when it's just a one-man show. It just is. Like, you don't realize that. But Scott Hansen, as great as he is, he doesn't know everything that's going on in real time. 2-2 pitch. This one's grounded towards the right side. It goes into right field for a base hit. Right through the 3-4 hole. Max Kepler gets on with a 1-out single here in the bottom of the second inning. That's the first base runner for Philadelphia tonight. JJ creating the trends, not following them. One out, bottom of the second. So are you, my friend. The pitch is outside for a ball. Kemp is hitting .246. His 1 homer this year came against the Atlanta Braves. 1-0 pitch. That's outside and low for ball 2. That came last Friday. You're hungry? Don't make me think about food. 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Otto Kemp. Line drive, base hit out to left center field. Gavin Sheets will backhand it. Kepler's rounding second. He'll go over to third. The throw is drawn to second base. Otto Kemp singles, and there's runners at the corners. And 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Get those rally towels out. Drop the emotes. Drop the Phillies emotes in the chat. Charge! That was bad. Don't worry. It'll get better. Bryson Stott is up at the plate. 1 out, bottom of the second. The pitch to Stott. It's upstairs at 97 miles per hour. They keep showing the same exact stat that Bryson Stott has seen the most pitches in all of baseball. It's just funny. 1-0 pitch. This one's popped up. It's hit over towards the left side of the infield. Bogarts is there, makes the catch. So 2 away. Excuse me. FanDuel says that Sanchez's odds of getting A-plus strikeouts are at plus 540. Interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. And hit the bell icons, too. There's Rafael Marchand. First pitch to Marchand. It's a foul ball hit back behind home plate. Just pay for a producer. All the big streamers are doing it. Nah. See. Then I'm following a trend, Rhino, because then I'm doing the opposite of what you're saying. I got to make my own trend. The ball is 1 strike. 0-1, and it's up high for a ball. I'll just be my own producer. I'm fine with that. Larry's Rhino's producer. PJ is Hardcore's producer. And Doug is the producer of PAS. Twisted Realities. 1-1. That's on the outside corner for a called strike. And Scott produces Dr. Delay. No, I'm kidding. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rafael Marchand. 1-2 pitch. This one's grounded towards the right side. First baseman Arise has a diving stop, and he tags the bag with his left foot. And the inning is over. Phillies had runners at the corners with 1 out. Nobody could come home, though. So no runs on 2 hits. And we head to the top of the 3rd inning with no score out at CBP. Charge, baby. I must have went to stupid university. We need to set one. Be the vision, not the vision of others. I like that. I like that. Larry will be your producer for $5 an hour, says Rhino. Larry, how would you like that? I understand what he's getting at. Those are inside jokes. Marchand can't hit. This is David. Yeah, what else is new? Bring up Tait. Did I say it right, Jack? Did I say it right? Eduardo Tait. Did I say it right? Jose Iglesias will lead off the top of the 3rd. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up in the batting order. I got 4 rules for you guys. Okay? 4 rules. Number 1, don't spoil the game. Number 2, don't be a jerk. And number 3, have fun. Back to our program. Correct, sir. Woof! Let's go. Just wanted to make sure I said correct. Yes. Jokes. Who's joking? We should get a clown emoji. Hi, Arch. Want to come say hi to everybody? Hello. Ugh, you just snoozed for like 10 minutes. I don't even know if it was that long. May have been 5. I don't know. Dude, you're breathing on me. Hi. Dude, you're so cute. You are. Yes, you are. All right, Christopher Sanchez going back out there for the top of the 3rd. The pitch, and that's taken for a strike. Dude, he's literally laying on my knee. It's so cute. Oh my gosh, he's resting his head on my knee. You're so sweet. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch, this one's chopped over to shortstop. It's played on a hop by Trey Turner. The throw across the diamond. Got him. 1 away. All 7 batters have been retired so far. It's so cute. This message is brought to you by Tom Bronis. I don't know how he comes up with those segments. The pitch. It's taken down for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Jake Cronenworth. One ball, no strikes. And the next pitch. And that's a foul ball. They playing 2 games? Well, they played 1. But now they're playing another one. So, yeah. 2 games today. Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike. Roberto Ortiz is the home plate umpire. Then it's Bill Miller over at first. Chad Fairchild's at second, and Jeremy Riggs is at third. The 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped towards the right side. First baseman Kemp has it. Underhanded flip over to Sanchez. And he gets there in plenty of time to get the second out recorded in the top of the 3rd inning. All right, you can lie down, dude. You can, if you want to. No? You don't feel like lying down? No? Just don't drool on my equipment. That's all I ask. 3 reasons why I don't like the Dodgers, says Scott. I don't like the Dodgers. I don't like the Dodgers. And oh yeah, I don't like the Dodgers. Those were my 3 reasons. Yeah. The pitch is taken for a strike. You guys remember that? I think Shantae clipped it for me. Or somebody did. Arch, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Good boy. 0-1 pitch. It's at the knees for a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Martin Maldonado is up. Sitting 180 on the season. He did not play this afternoon. Diaz was the one who got the start. You just love resting your neck on my knee, don't you? 0-2 pitch. It's down for a ball. You're funny. You're a funny guy. 1-2 pitch. This one's grounded over to short. Backhanded by Turner. He gets his feet set. He throws over to first. It's in time, and we're going to the bottom of the 3rd inning. All right, so 3 up, 3 down in the 3rd. And we're going to the bottom of the 3rd. No score in Philadelphia. We got a sub. Thank you. Whoever just subbed, thank you very, very much. We have 176 people watching. We know that people were working this afternoon, so they were like, you know what? We don't care about what goes on this afternoon. We want to come home tonight and get a win. And hopefully that's what the Phillies are thinking right now. Not saying that they shouldn't have won this afternoon, because you should try to win all games. You just should. You should, right, Arch? Yeah. You should. Sanchez is getting that good stuff tonight. So far. But yeah. He looks good so far. He does. All right, so Brandon Marsh will lead things off in the bottom of the 3rd. Then it'll be Trey Turner and Kyle Schwarber that are due up next. Tigers and Nationals just getting their 2nd game started. Mackenzie Gore is pitching for Washington. He's facing Gleyber Torres. Jack Flaherty also is on the bump for the Detroit Tigers. Flaherty 5-9 with a 4.8 ERA. He's been struggling this year. It's funny, he was on Detroit last year, then got traded to the Dodgers, and then went back to Detroit. That's like Aroldis Chapman. Remember how he was traded from the Yankees to the Cubs? He won a World Series with the Cubs. And then he goes back to New York. Huh. That's actually like the same scenario. That's funny. Because Flaherty won a World Series with the Dodgers. Huh. That's literally the exact same thing. He needs a Viking coffee. I'll have to look up what that is. You mean Invaders coffee? All right, I'm done. Brandon Marsh is up, and the pitch is way up high and way outside for a ball. Oh, now Larry shows up. Speaking of the person that just showed up. What's up, John? One-up pitch. It's a foul ball. It's on over towards the left side. Counts 1-1. who likes the Dodgers in here. Well, I'm sure that the Padres fans do not like the Dodgers. 1 ball, 1 strike. The windup and the pitch. It's a knuckle curve that's on the outside corner at the knees for strike 2. Rhino, what do you have coming up this week and weekend? The 1-2 on the way. It's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. Whoa, hey, chill, too far, relax. Okay. I will. 2 balls, 2 strikes in the pitch. This one's grounded over towards the right side. First baseman Arise has it. Underhanded flip over to Dylan Cease, who goes to cover the bag in time. 1 gone in the bottom of the 3rd. That was 3-1. CFL Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And you got ELF on Saturday and Sunday. It's a packed weekend in the Rhino House. Bottom of the 3rd, 1 away. And the pitch to Turner. He takes it down for a ball. Who is that? Who is that mascot? 1-0 pitch. Down and away for ball 2. Jack. Thank you so much. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. That's in there for strike. I wish some reporter would ask Nola if he is willing to pitch out of the pen when he returns, just to get him on the record. So you're saying that you want me to work for the Phillies and ask him that question? I would do that. 2-1. This one's flied out over towards right center field. And Merrill's there, makes the grab. There's 2 away. That's essentially what you're trying to tell me is that, all right, like you need to go cover, you need to go in person, and you need to go ask Aaron Nola if he's going to come out of the pen, just to get him on the record. So now I got to get him on the pod, essentially is what you're telling me. I will find a way to make that happen. I will. I will actually find a way to make that happen. The pitch. It's way outside and up high for a ball. To Kyle Schwarber. Thanks so much for the $5 super chat. One ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's a slider. You don't want Nola in the pen. One. That's taken down for ball 2. Jack says, I don't want Nola, period. So you don't want me to ask him that question? 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch to Schwarber. This one's flied out over towards shallow center field. Bogarts backpedals, waits for it, makes the grab. And there's out number 3. We're going to the top of the 4th inning. No score at Citizens Bank Park. How many frames are we dropping? Not many. He's not doing that. Probably would scoff at even answering that question. Well, I'd have to get him in the mood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just the type of person that's just gonna ask somebody like the hard question first, right? I gotta get to know the person, you know. I gotta build that little repertoire with them, and then we get into the nitty gritty. That's just how I work, man. I know I'm just not gonna get it out of you, right? I'm not just going to get it out of you, but I will find a way. Oh, I'll find a way. Oh, I will. Are you credentialed? No. But one day I will be. I will. 1,500 on the Padres money line. No way. I don't believe it. His contract makes him practically untradeable. JJ is not Marcus Hayes. No, I'm not Marcus Hayes. And I wouldn't want Joel Embiid to come after me. But I'm also not going to be like everybody's friend. You know, if I have a job to do, I have a job to do. I'm going to make sure I ask those questions. 1,500 on the Padres is wild. Yeah, I don't believe it. Usually, like, when people say that, I'm like, you're bugging. You're absolutely bugging. No way. And he has a no-trade clause. That I didn't know. Ugh. Going to the top of the fourth. There's somebody at their first Phillies game. That's awesome. Is the job done? The job's not done. Nope. Tatis is up. The first pitch, he grounds this one over to third base. Bohm has it. Throws on the run over to first, and he beats it out. So there's the first hit of the ball game. It's an infield single by Fernando Tatis Jr. More like a no-play clause. More like a no Santa clause. Brandon Richards says, I bet 3 runs to Philly, but still end up only scoring 1 to win. What's up, Tony? Jackson Merrill's up at the plate. Toss back over to first, and Tatis is going to go over to second base. The throw, it's going to get on by Trey Turner, and actually I think it hit him, and he is down. Tatis is going to go over to third base. The throw is not in time. Uh-oh, Trey Turner got nicked up on that play. That's not good. He stands up. And he is bending over. Trainer is going to go check on him. See what happens. Tatis, as soon as he slid on in to second base, his right cleat hit Trey Turner in the ankle. And he sort of lost his balance. Turner is hurt. Yep, just said that. So they call it an E3 on the air by Otto Kemp. Cleat to the ankle, yes. The pitch. That's taken up high, so he's going to stay on in the game. Jackson Merrill's up. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out in the first. Infield now playing in. It's 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. And to your answer earlier, JJ, while I was driving, I'm an Xbox and Madden only. Just Madden? You're not like a Call of Duty guy or League of Legends? 2-0 pitch. Ground ball past the dive of Stott out to right field, and this is going to score a run. And the Padres go up 1-0 on the RBI single by Jackson Merrill. Surprised that he wasn't shifted over towards that right side. Excuse me. Now Machado comes up. And he takes a changeup that's inside and low. And he hitting .291. 13 home runs, 50 RBI. Does rest the bat on his shoulder. 1-0 pitch on the way to Machado. This one's grounded over to second base. The throw to shortstop. There's one. The throw over to first in time. Nice 4-6-3 double play. Turned by Bryson Stott. Forgot yesterday was Bobby Bonilla day for the Mets. 10 years to go, I believe, says Doug. That is correct. It's until 2030. I actually think it's until 2036. Now that you say something. Two outs, top of the fourth. Luis Arraez is up. And the pitch. It's outside for a ball. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. .282 batting average for Luis Arraez. 1-0 pitch. And that is outside and low for ball two. Is Luis Arraez one of the best contact hitters in all of baseball? .2-0 pitch. This one's lined foul. I'm just talking about pure contact. We're not talking about power. We're just talking about contact. For another 10 years, yep. 2035. $1.2 million every July 1st. 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch. This one's grounded over towards the third base side. Bohm has it. Throws it over to first. It's in time for out number 3. And so we go to the bottom of the fourth. Probably second best. Who would you say is the best? Stephen Kwan? Kwan's a very good contact hitter. I don't know who else would be up there. Never heard anything about him, so maybe not. This is Brandon. I mean, well, the guy had... How many 200-hit seasons has he had? Altuve is a very good contact hitter, too. He's always been a good contact hitter. One nothing Padres as we go to the bottom of the fourth. 3, 4, and 5 due up in the batting order. Tony! Wow, Tony. Holy moly. Tony, you are. Thank you so much, Tony. Wow. Thank you so much, Tony. Really appreciate that. And Jack, I really appreciate you too. I do. JJ, just because you were here for both games of this doubleheader, appreciate you, bro. We're on all the time, man. We did a 5-hour day yesterday. We're doing another 5-hour day today. We love it. It's what we do. We want to give you guys the best coverage as best as we possibly can. This is the best way that I can do it. It is. And you guys deserve better. You do. The players deserve to give you everything that they have. You deserve to get everything from me. You deserve for me to give my best on a night-to-night basis. Alec Bohm is up in the pitch. It's way up high for a ball. Bottom of the fourth, 1 ball, no strikes. Padres took the lead 1-0 on an RBI single by Jackson Merrill. 1 ball, no strikes to Bohm. And the 1-0 pitch to Alec. Foul ball. Tiff is here. What's up, Tiff? Tiff and Jay. Do you do anything to prepare yourself differently for the doubleheader? I got to be honest. Today, I didn't do anything. 1-1. This one's lined out over to center field. Alec Bohm is going to get on with a leadoff single to start off the bottom of the 4th inning. There we go. Nice job by Bohm. What do I mean by that? Today was dog sitting. I wanted to spend time with my boy. And so we really didn't do much today. I didn't really prepare much. I mean, I got the stream ready, right? I had to get the thumbnail and all that sort of stuff ready. And that takes time. The pitch is outside for a ball. It probably takes me, I'm not going to lie, just to set up stream, it takes me about like 45 to an hour just to set up stream. To make the line of cards, set everything up, change the scoreboards, use the hashtags, like, it's a lot. And to make the thumbnails, it takes a little bit of time. Even though I have a template, it still takes time. Rhino, how long does it take you to make a thumbnail? 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch, it's on the outside corner. Now, if it's a new series, it takes me a little bit longer. JJ snorted some extra caffeine to get through. Don't tell them my secrets, Larry. Come on. You know better. 2 balls, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos. 2-1 pitch. He takes it outside for ball 3. Dylan Cease is still pitching, by the way. 47 pitches for Dylan Cease. Three balls, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos. 3-1 pitch. This one's chopped over towards the first base side. And Cease is there. Throws it over to first in time. It does get the runner over to second base. JJ, what kind of dog do you have? I personally have a golden doodle. I'm not home, though. I'm dog sitting for my cousin. I don't know specifically what type of dog he is. I should know. You would think I would know by now. But he's so stinking cute. He really is. The pitch. That's in there for a strike. It's at 97 miles per hour. We'll let him get one more cameo appearance. Right now, he's just asleep. Which is nice. He's very happy up here. The 1-1 pitch to Kepler. It's a foul ball. 0-1 pitch was a foul ball. Now it's 0-2. My thumbnails take about 5 months to grow in. Did Rhino leave? I think Rhino left. 0-2. It's up high for a ball. Should I text him? I'll text him. One, two. This one's fouled back behind home plate. Maldonado runs out of room. One ball, 2 strikes. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kepler's in the box, and the 1-2 pitch, it's outside for ball 2. And so the count is now 2-2. He looks like a Labradoodle. Yeah, but I don't want to get it wrong. Raymond says, who cares? Well, I care. I want to know what type of dog he is. I like to know everything. I like to get it right. The 2-2 to Kepler. There's a high fly ball hit out over to deep right field. Forget about it. It's gone. That ball was murdered. Otto Kemp is up, swinging a miss on the first pitch. Oh, sorry, just left. I'll come back, says Rising Rhino. Yeah, it's okay. Don't have to apologize. Very good stuff. The pitch to Otto Kemp. This one is rolled out to center field for a base hit. And Kemp now 2 for 2 today. So he singled back in the second and gets on with a single here in the bottom of the fourth. All right, now he wants to make an appearance. There he is. Can you see him? Can you see him? There he is. There's the arch. Yeah, you're licking my hand. It's all wet now. It is. You're so stinking cute, though. Ruben Niebla is going to go out there to have a conversation with his pitcher. Why are you rubbing your neck on me? What are you doing? You have an itch there or something? You're so cute. You are. All right. Okay. There you go. 2-1 in the bottom of the fourth. And a timeout taken on the mound. "56 pitches for Dylan Cease. Here comes Stott. First pitch, it's thrown back over to first base before the pitch was even thrown. Can I help you? You have a tear in your eye. Huh. Pitch to Stott. It's a fastball taken on the inside corner for strike one. So the count is 0-1. The ball is 1 strike. The windup and the pitch to Stott. He gets way underneath it and flies this one out over towards shallow center field. Merrill's there, makes the grab. Out number 2 of the inning. I'm a cat person, JJ. I used to not be a cat person. I used to be very scared of cats. Very scared. I was a scaredy cat. I was. But I've changed. You know, as I've gotten older, is this a word, wised up? I think I just made that up. I've become more wise. The pitch, swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike to Rafael Marchand. You got to love Stott. I know somebody who doesn't like Bryson Stott. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away over towards the left side. He's been very loud about it today. The Rhino was summoned. Yeah. How long does it take you to make a... How long does it take for you to get ready for streaming? Like, make the thumbnail and all that before you go live. No balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the fourth. 2 outs. A runner on over at first. 0-2. It's a pie for a ball. The toss back over to first. Not in time. I must be seeing things. Jack is complimenting Stott. JJ is also afraid of dinosaurs. Do not spoil the new Jurassic World. Oh, man. I want to go see that so badly. 1-2. That's down for ball 2. That was sarcasm, says Jack. I think that Quan was sarcastic too. I think that was sarcasm. 20 minutes or so depends on if I'm distracted with popping and chatting with other streamers. It only takes you 20. It takes me like 45 to 50 at the bare minimum. 2-2 pitch. And this one is fouled off. The dinosaurs were dead the whole time. Rhino, I'm going to time you out. You just spoiled it. Damn it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's up high for ball 3. Oh, wow. I felt a little something. I felt a little bit of air. There we go. Nice. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. And hit the bell icons. 3-2 pitch to Marchand. This one is sent out over towards shallow center field. Merrill's there, makes the grab. And the inning is over, but Max, to the max, ends up hitting a 2-run homer and puts the Phillies up 2-1. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got gifted memberships. What is going on? We got gifted memberships. What is going on? What do we get? 2 gifted memberships? Is that what happens? Thank you so much. Mary B, you're a sub. Did Scott just gift a membership? Is that what it was? Scott, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Very, very nice. Sanchez is pitching here in the top of the 5th. Phillies lead at 2-1. They took the lead on a 2-run homer by Max Kepler. Pitch is inside and low for a ball. By the way, that was Kepler's 10th homer of the season. 1-0 pitch. It's in there for a called strike. He had 3 homers in June, 3 in May. Sorry, that was his 9th homer of the season. He had 2 in April, right? No, that is his 10th because he had 1 in March. I forgot that they played in March. 2 balls, 1 strike to Xander Bogaerts, who's 0 for 1 this evening, but has had a very good series. 2-1 pitch, inside for ball 3. Need some run support for Christopher. I need run support. Thanks to Tiff for my gifted membership, so it's time to pass it on. Welcome to Mary. 3-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul over towards the left side. Very, very nice. Sanchez with the payoff pitch. Here it is. This one's lined out to left field, and Xander Bogaerts, another base hit for him in this series. Just catching fire for the Padres. What is going on? Captain Eagle Otto with 5 gifted memberships. What? Oh, thank you so much. Sammy, that bull, thanks. You are now a member. 2 times, Sammy? Sammy that bull for 2s. Yeah, for 2 times. Wow. Growing Serenity with a sub. Evan with a sub. And one pie man pie with a sub. That's a cool name. I like that a lot. Thank you all so much. Thank you so much, Captain. You are awesome. These things aren't cheap, man. It's $2.99 a month. You guys are insane. Drop an emote down below. I love this community, man. No balls, 2 strikes to Gavin Sheets. A runner on at first, and the pitch. It's taken down for a ball. Try to see if he went around. He did not go. Guys, there's a podcast that I watch. I was a little bit sad today. They are like ending their podcast. They actually aren't ending their podcast, but one of the original host is leaving, and it made me a little bit sad. But I'm also excited for who their new host is going to be. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. It's chopped foul over towards the first base side. I watched like the first hour of it. It's like a 2-hour episode. Come here, you. 1-2 pitch. This one's grounded over to short. The throw to second, there's one. The throw to first, not in time. There you are. You're glitching. Archie, you're like the glitcher. Stand still. There you go. There you go. So it's 6-4 fielder's choice. Look at Larry getting more deep into the stats. Nice. Where'd you find that? You probably found that on ESPN. Kepler has 4 career homers off of C's. There you go, Larry. Nice. I love that. That's not usually a stat that you read, so I had to give you a little round of applause there for that. The ball is 1 strike on the pitch. Ground ball, diving, stopped by Bohm. It deflects off of his glove, and everybody's going to be safe. That was hit really sharply. So 2 base runners here in the top of the 5th with 1 out. And some traffic on the bases. It hit off the edge of his glove. And so Iglesias will get an infield single here in the 5th inning. And Drake Cronenworth is up. More gifted memberships. What is going on? Wow. This is what I'm talking about. Ryan with a gifted membership to Phillip. Thank you, man. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Don't make me blush. The ball is 1 strike. The Jake Cronenworth. And the 0-1 pitch is on the outside corner for strike 2. Who's your favorite podcast? that you enjoy listening to. And don't say me. I appreciate that, but besides me, like who is your favorite? Even though I don't really consider myself, I'm not a podcaster. I'm a live streamer / broadcaster. Who's your favorite podcaster? Meaning like a podcast show that's out there. 0-2, it's outside for a ball. And it doesn't even have to be sports related. Just any podcaster. PHLY Phillies. Okay. Tom Grassi. The pitch, swing and a miss. And there is out number 2 here in the top of the 5th. Seriously, Scott, seriously. So Cronenworth strikes out. Grassi's good. David Goggins. Okay, I'm going to write that down. David Goggins. YOI. Okay. The pitch is taken for a ball. Martin Maldonado. The Midas Touch Network. Okay. Midas Touch Network. 1 ball, 1 strike to Martin Maldonado, Pat McAfee, Brody Basil. Look at this. We're getting more and more people to engage. This is awesome. Game Tech reviews. I've checked them out. Vegas Mats. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Phillies lead it 2-1. Any other ones? Small channel, I watch Steelers Dynasty Network. I thought you were going to say Steely Dan's podcast. I was like, wait, Steely Dan is a podcast? No way. 1-2 pitch. That's taken down for ball 2. Steelers Dynasty. I've heard of them. I've heard of that network. Steelers Dynasty. Two. That's outside for ball 3. Why are we naming these guys? Well, the reason why is because, well, I don't consider us as podcasters. I could consider us as live streamers. Like, there's a difference. 3-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Christopher Sanchez. He's fired up. Ho. Got to see a little reaction out of Christopher. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Doesn't really show a lot of emotion. That was nice. He's like, let's go. All right, Christopher. Okay. Why are we naming these guys? Because I was really sad today because one of my favorite podcasts that I've been listening to, it's called Wine About It. It's hosted by Cutie Cinderella. That's what her name is. It's the letters Q and the letter T. Cutie Cinderella and Maya hosted this podcast for like 4 years. And I enjoyed listening to it. They rambled a lot, but that's okay. I like people who yap. They're cool. Yappers are cool. People are cool. And Maya is not doing the podcast anymore, and I found that out today, and I was a little bit sad because I like Maya. She seems like she's a really, really cool person, at least from what I've heard and from what I've seen. And so I was a little bit sad. But I'm also really happy because my favorite streamer, one of my favorite streamers, Valkyrie, is going to be a co-host of that show. I really like Valkyrie. I should speak up a little bit. Yeah, Valkyrie. That's who's taking over. I like Valkyrie a lot. You probably heard me mention her a couple of times on here. She's so good. She's great. That's why I brought it up. Dirty Work is a great song. They should have a podcast called Do It Again. New Heights is pretty good. Yes, it is. Tennis Talk with Cam Williams is amazing. He made me want to do streaming. Really? I did not know that. Brandon Marsh is up. And he bunts the first pitch foul. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe, folks. New Heights is very good. Also, Kylie Kelsey is a rock star. She's awesome. She's great. Steely Dad is good too. Oh my gosh. It can't. Pitch to Marsh. There's a fly ball hit out over towards deep center field. That's going back towards the track. Into the bushes it goes. Brandon Marsh, 418 feet. That's his third homer of the season. Okay, Brandon. Comes Trey Turner, and the first pitch is taken for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Cease comes set and fires, and the pitch is outside for ball 2. It actually makes sense that Kepler is homered off of Dylan Cease 4 times now, because if you guys remember, Max was on Minnesota, and Dylan Cease was on the White Sox for years. So I was like, wait, how does that make sense? And now it does. 2 balls, 1 strike to Trey Turner. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Trey. It's up high for a ball. Well, so far I've been wrong about my player of the game. Who had Max Kepler as their player of the game? Or Brandon Marsh? 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. That was at ball 4. Josh, thank you so much for the sub. Appreciate you. 3-2 to Turner. He bounces this one over to third base. It's barehanded by Iglesias. The throw to first. Good stretch by Arise, but it's not in time. Turner beats it out. There we go. Iglesias made a heck of an effort, though, over at third base and did everything he possibly could. But Trey Turner hustled, and they weren't going to be able to get him out with that type of speed. And that'll bring up Kyle Schwarber to the plate. Jack says Kemp is your player of the game. Well, now it's easy to say that. But coming on into the game, who was going to be yours? Yeah, Kemp, I think, is the player of the game. Really, it's Christopher Sanchez could be. The pitch, this one is fouled off over towards the left side. Iglesias goes over towards the tarp and makes the sliding catch. Oh, my goodness. I thought maybe he was going to hook right behind that tarp. He had to backhand it as he caught it over the shoulder. Wow. And he snow-coned it. He backhanded it. The ball almost popped out. He snow-coned it. And then he got a good grip on it. That is crazy. That is awesome work for him. A heck of a grab. Here's Bohm Runner on at second. Turner actually tagged up from first and did go on over to second base. You said Kemp is my player of the game. You're confusing Kemp with Kepler. Heading on into this game, you thought that Otto Kemp was going to be the player of the game? Or are you just saying that now? I thought you were just saying that now. You said Kemp is the player of the game. 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. So the count is 1-1. You said Kemp is your player of the game. I asked you who was your player of the game coming on in. That's what I asked everybody. 1-1 pitch. This one's lined out over to center field, and it's caught for out number 2. Kempler. Or was it Martian Marchand? Just made it up now. You're funny, man. You crack me up. You all do. The pitch. Casty is going to foul it off. I was wondering to myself, has Jack ever laughed on this channel? And I just realized, well, I think he laughed right there. Larry said nope. No. 0-1 to Casty. It's fouled off over towards the right side. And out of play it goes. So 4 2/3 so far for Dylan Cease. 7 hits, 3 earned runs, just 1 strikeout. That's it. I said Otto, says Doug. (0-2) to Casty. That's low and outside for a ball. Dylan Cease, 80 pitches. One, two on the way. That's outside for ball 2. Trade him ASAP. And Tony, thanks again for the $50 super chat. 2-2 pitch. Another foul ball. We had a lot of gifted subs today. Another super chat? Oh my gosh. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll get to that in just a sec. 2-2 pitch to Castellanos. There's a line drive hit out over towards right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Turner's rounding third. He'll score. And the Phillies now lead it 4-1 against Dylan Cease and the Padres. Attaboy, Nick. And Kepler's coming up. So 2 outs, bottom of the 5th. Kepler is up at the plate. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the pitch to Kepler, foul ball. So Tony said, thanks so much for the $10 super chat, Tony. JJ, I don't know about you, but these guys that go 1 for 12 in a series, but 1 big contracts are a problem for me, a.k.a. Schwarber. Well, you gotta play. You have to. You have to. I know that you're gonna go in a slump. Okay, that happens, but you got to find a way to bounce out of it. Like, that's a lot of money. If you're going to get paid a lot of money, you have to produce. That's the bottom line. And even though you're going to go through slumps, You got to find a way to get out of it. And I think that Schwarber will do that. But I understand that you hesitate because, especially Schwarber, he's older. You don't want to give him like a super contract. I can understand that there's some worry with that. I get it. 1 ball, 1 strike in the pitch. That's up high for ball 2. You don't even have to. I think he's the best hitter on the team. That's me. But regardless, like, he is one of the best hitters on this team. And he produces power for them. It's a lot of money for a DH, though. 2-1, and that's a foul ball. But also I say this to not even just people like within my field, but in a job, like, go get your money. But I get like what you're saying. 2-2 pitch. There's a foul ball. And some people are like, well, it's not your money, so like, why should you care? Well, I'm watching these sports, and so are you, so why do you care about following them? You know? At the end of the day, it's for entertainment. But I hear people say that all the time, and that's just something that, like, bugs me. Two-two pitch. It's a foul ball. It goes right behind home plate. My player of the game is Aaron Altair. You just remembered his name the other day because of this. Two balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 pitch. It's low for a ball. Why do they call it a rubber match? Because there's a piece of rubber on the mound that the pitchers use. Three-two pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Max Kepler is down on strikes. And we are going to the top of the 6th inning. It's 5-1 or 4-1 Phillies. Thanks to a homer by Brandon Marsh. They'll be back in just a little bit. With the continuing doubt with Harper, you have to retain Schwarber, says Jack. But Harper and Turner should be producing. Like, you pay them that amount of money to produce, right? Like, and they're not producing. They're not. So, I get it, but it's also like, you can't just rely. I don't know how to say this without it coming off as wrong. Harper and Turner just aren't producing for you. Like, those are your top 2 players. And right now, I'm saying they're not producing. You know who else is not producing? JT. He's not producing either. And it sucks. It sucks. Anna, thanks so much for the sub. That doesn't suck. That's really, really nice. Anna, thank you very, very much. Mark my words, Harper's on the decline and will become more injury prone and miss more and more and not show up in the postseason. He's a liability, says John. I hope to God that you're wrong. I do. I hope that you're wrong. I'm sure that you hope that you're wrong too, but that's like what your gut's telling you. And you trust your gut. If that happens, we're screwed. Comes Fernando Tatis Jr. to lead off the top of the 6th, and the pitch is inside and low for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Top of the sixth. Sanchez comes set at the letters. The pitch is taken for a strike. 251 watching and 130 likes. We got to get to 200. We're 97 away. Let's go. All I can think of is Joel right now, says Ryan. Just want to get them to the finish line. That's it. One to one, swing and a miss. Sorry, don't want to deflect the basketball. No, I want these guys to get to the finish line at the end of the day. 1-2, swing and a miss. And there is out number one, 4 strikeouts for Christopher Sanchez. Nice. Time we start 6:15. That's when the first pitch started. One gone, top of the sixth, and Jackson Merrill's up, and he looks at a low strike at 96. The first thing I thought about when I went to the parade and I saw the Eagles is I said to myself, I really want Kyle Schwarber and Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler to witness this, along with Joel Embiid. The pitch. This one's grounded over towards second base on a hop by Stott, and the throw over to first is in time. I also really, really want Matvei Michkov to experience that. I do. I want the Flyers to witness that too. Let's get back to the playoffs, though, first. The pitch is taken inside for a ball to Manny Machado. One ball, no strikes. Sanchez comes set and delivers. And the pitch is in there for a strike. Here's the 1-1. This one's flied out over towards shallow right field. And it's caught for out number 3. There we go. Bottom of the 6th coming on up. Tiff with a $10 super chat. Wow, I cared greatly. The Phillies covered the spread this afternoon and highly agree. Get your money. And play-by-play with JJ, check your messages. Got you, Tiff. Thank you so much. Camille Emmanuel with the, I don't know what you call it. Is it called a Heyman bomb or what is it called? I don't know. NL All-Star starters. Catcher Will Smith. Denbrew with his 9 months. Dude, thank you so much. Will Smith is catching over at first. It's Freddie Freeman. Second baseman's Marte. Third base Machado. At short, it's Lindor. And then the outfield, you got Acuna, PCA, and then Kyle Tucker at DH, and Shohei Ohtani. Oh, wait, Kyle Tucker is in the outfield, too. And Shohei Ohtani's DHing. Doesn't surprise me. That's like the first year, though, that Arenado is not a starter, right? In a while. Weird. About that. AL starters. Cal Raleigh deserves it. Vladdy at first over Goldschmidt, huh? Gleyber Torres, Jose Ramirez, Jacob Wilson in the infield. And then it's Judge, Green, Baez, and O'Hearn. Wow. What's up, Jack? Another $5 super chat. You are awesome, dude. My problem with Turner is he is too timid to steal. Should never have fewer than 50 steals. I'm with you on that. Absolutely. He's too timid, and he's getting paid a lot of money to do that. That's part of the contract. Get on base and steal bases. Pitch to Otto Kemp. It's in there for a strike. I'm with you. 0-1 pitch. It's chopped foul over towards the third base side. And also, just play better defense. But I agree with you about the stolen bases. The ball's 2 strikes. Bottom of the 6th. Kemp today 2 for 2 with 2 singles. The 0-2 on the way. And a called strike 3 on the upper tier of the zone. Hey, JJ, have you ever seen the movie Invincible? It's about the Eagles. Great stories. I haven't seen it, but I've heard great things about it. I have not seen Invincible. Here comes Bryson Stott, and the pitch is taken on the outside edge for a strike. Excuse me. 0-1. That's outside for a ball. One pitch. This one's grounded over towards the right side. First baseman has it. Throws it over to first in time. Nice play by Arise. He threw it on over to Dylan Cease. And Cease got over there. And there's out number 2. Foul party, JJ. I just got a notification saying we think you and this person should get to know each other based on your deal breakers and recent activity. That's on Hinge. Two outs. No balls, 1 strike to Rafael Marchand. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. You should see it, JJ. I should see this girl on my Discover. On my Hinge Discover. Oh, the movie. Oh, 2. It's outside for a ball. Maybe before I see this girl, I maybe should match with her first and then get to know her. She's not an it. She's a person. 1-2. That's up high and outside for ball 2. Two pitch. This one's fouled away. I have a copy I can pass you at the game on Sunday if you're going. I will not be there Sunday. Two on the way. Swing and a miss. And we're going to the top of the 7th. All right. Phillies are up 4-1. So they go to the 7th inning. Arise will lead things off. And then Bogarts will be coming on up after that. I bet she saw Invincible, says Hardcore. I bet you she didn't. I don't know. I have this gut feeling. That's a strange combo. What's a strange combo? Met Richter at Germantown Academy. Oh, wow. Little Stotty almost got him. Okay, you don't like Stott. I understand. I get it. Jack is not a Stott guy. Ugh. Yeah, I can't go on Sunday. I I gotta be here. Well, actually, wait, Sunday. Sunday, what's going on Sunday? Yeah, I'm not going to the game Sunday. He just still hasn't watched Blue Chips. No, I haven't watched that yet either. I have a whole list of movies that I have to watch. That's on the list. I mean, like, I can't, like, sugarcoat this, and I'm not, like, really ashamed to do this, but I still have never seen, I've never seen Titanic. Let's, like, think about all the classics I haven't seen. I haven't seen The Godfather. 1 or 2, or any of The Godfathers. Yeah. I'm not afraid to admit these things. I haven't seen a lot of, like, really good movies. Name me a movie, and I bet you I haven't seen it. Sorry, I'm a little tardy. Cool J. If you show up late again, I'm kicking you out. Just kidding. Full Metal Jacket? Nope, never seen that. 1 ball, no strikes. Top of the 7th. Phillies lead at 4-1. I've seen Rain Man. 1-0 pitch. That's up high. Back to the Future is a good movie. Paul says, I wish I never saw Titanic. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. That's on the outside corner. Star Wars, I've seen 1 Star Wars. Yeah. Saw the first one. And the one with Natalie Portman, I think, too. JJ, you don't get out much, huh? No, I don't. The pitch, it's flat out over to left field. And Schwarber is there, and they'll make the catch. Probably would have a girlfriend by now if I got out more. But then again, maybe not. Xander Bogaerts is up. And the pitch is taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Indiana Jones I've seen. Jack says no Star Wars for him. The ball is 1 strike. 1 out, top of the 7th in the pitch. This one's chopped over towards the left side. Shortstop has it, throws it over to first in time. For out number 2. Pitch to Gavin Sheets. It's in there for a strike. Oh, 1. Swing and a foul ball. 0-2. It's taken down for a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. This one's grounded over towards the right side. And it gets on by for a base hit. Yo, whoever just texted that to me, to my hotline. It was really mean. Come on. Breakfast Club. Yeah, I've seen Breakfast Club. That's a good movie. That is a good movie. 2 outs, a runner on over at first. And the pitch is inside for a ball. This is to Jose Iglesias. The 1-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. One ball, one strike. And the 1-1 pitch. Foul ball. Red Dawn. I've never seen Red Dawn. Santa Claus Conquers the Martian. Never seen that either. Is a mandatory Christmas Eve viewing at my house. I've never seen that. 1-2 on the way. This one is grounded foul over towards the left side. Bro, this is damn awesome. It's good to know a few good people in here appreciate your questions. Dude, isn't it great? I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. This is all I want. I just want people to talk. 1-2, foul ball. I love it when people just talk in the chat. Just look and then you just see chats flying by. It's just beautiful. Sanchez with 80 pitches in 6 2/3. The 1-2 pitch. This one's lined over towards the right field side. It is a foul ball. Haters gonna hate. Don't let those silly words get to you, man. Yeah. That was a rude comment. But you're right. Oof. 6 pitches in this at-bat. 1-2. That's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. Any other movies? JJ, you ever seen Shawshank? You mean Shark Tank? I've seen Shark Tank. Mrs. Doubtfire, I've seen that. I've seen Like Mike. Two-two pitch. That's a foul ball. I've never seen Fight Club. I've seen The Karate Kid. 2-2. Line drive, and it hits the tarp. Goonies. That's another one. That's on the list. Redemption? Never seen Redemption. No, I've never heard of Shawshank Redemption. No. Nope. I'm not even afraid to admit it. Not afraid. 2-2 on the way, and a cold strike 3 on the inside corner. Iglesias does not agree. It may have been a little bit inside, but we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Phillies lead at 4-1 against the San Diego Padres. It's trivia time. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question, folks, and if you get it right, you'll hear this. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. All right. Which Phillies player hit a home run on his birthday during the playoffs? Which Phillies player hit a home run on his birthday during the playoffs? Bad News Bears. I've seen that. It's a good one. Guess I gotta turn on the light. Sanchez has been very good. The Night Agent on Netflix. I think my dad said that was a really good. Or yeah, that was really good. Was it Chase Utley? Jimmy Rollins. Kruk. Nope. Joe Blanton. Bryce Harper. Bryce Harper is only one of 4 major league players to hit a homer on his birthday in the postseason. That is correct. He did it on October 16th of 2023 in Game 1 of the NLCS. Bryce Harper was correct. Good job. Very, very good job. Tiff got it. And whoever else responded. Steven got it. Actually, Dave got it first, technically. He typed on it. I said that he typed it first. But all 3 of you, congrats. That's good stuff. Yuki Matsui is going to pitch. Rate the trivia question on a scale of 1 to 10. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being bad, 10 being great, how bad was the trivia question? Yes. It was on this day 32 years ago where the Phillies played a doubleheader against the Padres, yeah. The pitch taken for a ball. Mark says a 7. Nothing like the Google apps. We're still engaging. That's what matters. 1-0 pitch. This one's flied out over towards left center field. And it'll be caught by Gavin Sheets for out number 1. Not going to lie, I was totally guessing. I bet you were. So 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Phillies lead it 4-1. Make sure you guys, as you are engaging on here, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel. We have 286 people tuning on in. Turner's up. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Matsui's pitching, and the first pitch swing and a miss. Cool J says same, Tiff. You guys are liars. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't come after me. Don't come after me. I was just joking. 0-1. It's down for a ball. I'm going to get DMs now. 1 ball, 1 strike. Turner is up at the plate. The 1-1 to Trey. Fly ball hit out over towards left field. It's hooking foul and out of play it goes. How the Mets doing right now? The Mets are leading at 5-0. Oh boy. What's that? The Mets are up 5-0? One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. And the 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. And there's out number 2. Now I understand why, Ryan, I didn't put this together, Ryan. Now I understand why you said, I just can't have this game end at 4 a.m. I was like, wait, why would it end at 4 a.m.? And now it makes sense. I get what you were saying now. I'm sorry. I didn't get it before, but now I understand. There was a joke hidden behind the 4 a.m. Oh, gosh. It just made me realize that. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Mark, when you're close, a lot of things become clear. Just like the 4 a.m. joke that was made. "31 years ago." Damn. Wasn't even in the womb. 1 ball, 1 strike. Orion Kirkering is warming up. And he will pitch the top of the 8th. As that's what it seems like. Matsui kicks and delivers and throws it outside. Matsui with his windup, he leaves his leg up there for a couple of seconds. I don't know why it makes me think about Nestor Cortez. Two one pitch outside for ball 3. Now this makes me think of a question. Who do you guys think had the craziest windup of all time? Craziest windup. Like off balance and weird. 3-1, swing and a miss. And Schwarber got down on one knee. Three balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Schwarber's down on strikes. Tim Lincecum, that's a good one. Very good one. Craig Kimbrell. How about Billy Wagner? Hideo Nomo. Who's Hideo Nomo? I'll look that up. Hideo Nomo. He's 56. When did he play? Before my time. He made his debut in 95. Huh. Luis Tiant? Is that how you say it? Tiant? It's 3 balls, 2 strikes to Kyle Schwarber. Don't tell me. Did I say that he struck out? The payoff pitch to Kyle. It's a foul ball. Please do not tell me I said that he struck out. Fernando Valenzuela, right? Three-two pitch. That's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 4. Matsui, I think, sort of slipped. And Schwarber got on with a walk. Juan Marichal. Can't remember his last name, but Mitch the Wild guy. Williams. Mitch Williams. What's up, Julia? Dontrell Willis. Nolan Ryan. I did? Did I really? That ticks me off. All right, call to the bullpen. It means I need to take a step off. If I did say that, I apologize. I'm going to take a break. Be right back. Hi, buddy. Hello. You have something that you want to say? Nope, you're out of the picture now. Come on, stop calling me. Come on, come over here. Don't be shy. Come on, get up. Come on, over here. There you go. Here, look at the camera. Can you look? Nope, you're glitching. Okay. Here, look at my hand. Up here. 2 outs, Bohm's up. The pitch is taken down for a ball. The throw to second base is not in time. Yohan Rojas, who's the pinch runner, able to swipe second base. So they put Rojas on in to pinch run for Kyle Schwarber. Had a good jump. Excuse. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch to Bohm. Slices a foul and out of play. Maybe because I looked. Yeah. Apologize. Semi-transparent dog. That's your first time seeing him? I've brought him on a couple times tonight. There you are. Look at you. Yes. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. It's taken for strike 2. You keep yawning on me. You do. It's AI generated, says Frank. Of course. Of course it is. I'm not actually dog sitting. 1-2. That's taken down for ball 2. Okay, you're like fully leaning on into me. Yes. You stopped panning when I did that. 2-2. This one's flied out over to right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That gets on by Tatis over towards the corner. Rojas will score. 5-1 Phils. The throw to second base is not in time, and Bohm goes on over to third. He is at third base with an RBI triple. Let's go. Here comes Castellanos to the plate, and the pitch is taken up high for a ball. All right. Okay, you can go lie down. You can. There you go. I just wanted you to make a sound, so that way you knew it was an AI generated. I know that you were joking. 1 ball, no strikes in the pitch. It's taken for ball 2. Oh, I forgot to write down that he had an RBI triple, Arch. You forgot to tell me. 2 balls, no strikes in the pitch. It's a 97-mile-per-hour pitch at the knees for a called strike. Risp should look decent today. Yep. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Casty, it's taken down for a ball. So it makes it now 3 balls, 1 strike. Nunez is pitching, by the way. Oh, did I just elbow you in the face? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. I did not mean to elbow you in the face. Edward Niel Nunez is pitching. And the pitch is taken for strike 2, and now the count is full. It worked, JJ. The dog makes you seem kind of likable. Thanks. I appreciate it. 3-2. It's outside for ball 4. And so Castellanos gets on with a walk. and now put runners on at the corners. Max Kepler's coming on up to the plate. And Niebla's going to go back out there. I bet Rob is going to the pen, so this game is not over, says Hardcore. Well, Ranger was warming up in the pen before. Now, is he still going to warm up? I don't know. Powder blue gloves make him look kind of like a sissy. Okay. So, you're like so... It's funny. It's funny to me. Everybody has their own thing. So, Jack doesn't like Stott. Okay, we know that. He doesn't like how the media treats Harper and how they glaze on over him. You don't like Romano's hair, right? You think he needs a shower all the time. And then Marsh needs to gel up his hair a little bit more. And now we're talking about the unis. It's funny. The pitch. This one is fouled off. Everybody has their own things. Larry's very sarcastic. I like this. It's a good combo of people. It is. It's none of his business. No balls, one strike. To Kepler. 0-1. This one is going to be popped up over to shallow left field. Sheets is there, makes the catch, and we're going to the 8th inning. Phillies up 5-1. I guess I'm positive, says Quan. No, it's not even just like, I'm not even just pointing it out as like a negative thing. Like I'm just trying to think of like what the common themes are for everybody that says critiques are just that. No, they are. It's just funny. I like the mixture of personalities and the mixture of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like how everybody has their own, what do you call that, tics? Is that correct? Like their own annoyances, and has their own things just about themselves, like good, bad, funny. I just think it's cool. We got some gifted memberships. How about this? Tiff just gifted 5 memberships. Wow. Thank you so much, Tiff. Appreciate you very much. Shannon with a membership. Calvin and Bonds with a membership. Ooh. Peter Worrell with a membership. And Abel Aguiar. I hope I said that correctly. Memberships. Let's go. More people need to get on into the conversation. Love it. I love it. I love the interaction. But I also need to engage more people in the conversation, too. I do. The Blue Jays are up 8-0. Oh, my gosh. 8-0 in the bottom of the 4th against the Yankees. Crazy. Good stuff. Diversity, yes. Yes, diversity. That was the word I was looking for. Diversity. Orion Kirkring was holding a dog today. Aw. That dog's cute. Orion, this will be his 38th game. He has a 2.48 ERA, 32 strikeouts in 32 innings. He has a 5-3 record. And he'll face Jake Cronenworth to start off the 8th inning. The pitch. It's taken a little bit high for a ball. Thank you all so much. Bonge is back. Yeah! 1-0 pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Good membership squad. Two-0 pitch. It's on the outside corner at the knees for a strike. Two-one delivery from Orion, swinging a foul ball. You good down there? He's just chewing on his bone. Or not bone, it's a little toy. 2-2. And that's taken down for ball 3. We talked about this before during game 1, but for those of you that did not tune on in, have you guys had a pet turtle? Or like any other type of a pet besides a dog and a cat? Some people are going to be like, oh, not this conversation again. Well, there's people that didn't tune on in for game 1 that I would like to know. 3 balls, 2 strikes. You called Orion Ranger. I figured that happened. 3-2. That's down for a ball. Even if I did do that, I honestly don't care. I apologize. But, yeah. Had an iguana and a fish. You really had an iguana and a fish? A hermit crab. Really? My daughter has a pet rabbit. That's cute. What's the pet rabbit's name? Pitch. This one's grounded foul towards the right side. We had a monkey, an alligator, and various other creatures. That's cool. A goose, lizard, squirrel, snake, fish. Yeah. Wow. That's a lot. 0-1. It's taken down for a ball. I used to have fish. They're just so much work. We got to send each other pictures of our fish and we got to make a group chat. The pitch. Line drive, leaping, catch over at third base by Alec Bohm. Nice play. Very good play. Archie, that wasn't for you. Rough. Nice catch. Right? You made a good catch there, didn't he? Is this from you? I think that was from you. No, don't lick that. Ew. Don't do that. The pitch. It's fouled off. No balls. 1 strike. Tatis singled in the 4th, scored a run, and stole a base. And the pitch. This one's chopped foul. Oh, 2 pitch. It's low and outside for a ball. I had an iguana, 3 different snake breeds, 6 different turtles, 2 turquoises, right? And 2 different types of lizards. Turtles stink, says Travis. 1-2. This is a line drive that goes over the leap of Bryson Stott. Rojas is there to field it, though, on a hop. And the runner will stop over at second base. And so Tatis gets on with a single here in the top of the 8th. Still with 1 out. JJ, if we send photos, can you post them on your YouTube page? I mean, I can post them on Discord. I could do that. I could post them on Discord. I wouldn't post it on YouTube, though. That's a little bit weird. That's what Discord is for. That's what I really want to make my Discord for. My actual channel. If you guys want to go follow Play by Play with JJ on Discord and post some cool stuff and have conversations about other things off the air, we can do that. Mods drop down the Discord server. Jackson Merrill's up 0-1 pitch. It's taken on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Got him. There's 2 away. There you go. So that's what you got to do. Just make it less stressful. 2 gone here in the top of the 8th. Never understood the point of Discord. It's like GroupMe. Okay, it's like a group chat. That's really like what it is. The pitch. That's taken down for a ball. The best way that I can explain it is for people that are gaming and stuff, it makes it really easy for you to like communicate off the air. Or for people that are streaming. 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. So like if there's a problem, right, and like one of my moderators sees something, they can just message me on Discord and be like, yo, JJ, we have a little situation here. Or like, you know, it's just a way of communicating. That's really like what it is. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch is taken for strike 2. Like, we can't have like a private group chat on YouTube. That's the one thing I don't like about YouTube. Here's the 1-2. It's a foul ball. One-two pitch. It's in the dirt for ball 2. So the count is 2-2. Okay, so are they going to try to set me up with this girl tomorrow? Is that what this app is doing? 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 8th, 2 outs. 2 runners on. And the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called at the knees. And Manny Machado argues. And we're going to the bottom of the 8th. 5-1 Phils. And they'll be back in just a few moments. That's cold. They're as cold as ice. Nationals lead 3-1. So far, the teams that lost in the first game of their doubleheaders, they seem to be on top right now, all 3. The Mets are up 5-0. The Nationals, who lost and gave up 11 runs today, they're up 3-1. And the Phillies, they lead at 5-1. Time to head to work. Thanks, JJ. Take care. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a productive night at work. We'll still be here working until the game is done. I hate to do this, but tonight I'm not going to be taking call-ins because I'm going to spend some time with Arch. I feel like that's probably the right thing to do, you know. Especially because, I mean, I played with him before, but you know, he's a good doggy. Where did he go? He left me. He left me. I'm sad now. Ugh. Damn. Otto Kemp is due up to bat in the bottom of the 8th. And the pitch, swing and a miss. So the count is 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Kemp is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Count is 0-1. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Nunez is still pitching. So that'll make the count now 0-2. Get in the zone, auto zone. Matt Strahman's warming up in the pen. 0-2. That's inside. I think I also saw Romano warming up as well. One ball, two strikes. Bottom of the 8th. 1-2 pitch. Foul ball. Favorite movie that you rented out from Blockbuster was blank. We're still back on the movie things. Favorite movie that you rented out from Blockbuster was blank. 1-2. It's down for ball 2. Two balls, two strikes. Bottom of the 8th. And the 2-2. And that's inside for ball 3. Bryson Stott is due up next. Three-two pitch. Foul ball. David says, I'm too young. I was pretty young. The Iron Giant. It's a great movie. Above Suspicion. Christopher Reeve. 3-2 pitch. It's inside and high for ball 4. Nato Kemp gets on with a leadoff walk. I love the Iron Giant. Good souls don't die. Rented wrestling tapes from Blockbuster. I rented the entire X-Files series. Wow. That's going to be it for Nunez. His night is done. Otto Kemp gets on with a leadoff walk. So a new pitcher is going to come on in for San Diego. Get you a name in just a little bit. Loved the X-Files. Trying to think of a movie that we rented out from Blockbuster when I was alive. Was Iron Giant one of them? I don't think it was. I still remember Blockbuster. You can just stream it, right? Yep. I'm pretty sure. I had a movie from Blockbuster years ago, and they put the wrong video in the box. Well, I'm sure that happened. But I can't mention the movie here. Funny as heck. Huh. Huh, that's funny. The Bad News Bear, says Joe. You rented that? Magnolia with Tom Cruise. It was 2 VHS tapes long. Most would find it offensive. Interesting. The Yankees are making it a game now. It was 8-0, and now it's 8-3 in the top of the 5th with 2 runners in scoring position and still nobody out. No way. No freaking way. Wow. PJ says we were always at Blockbuster. My kids usually pit the movies. You know, a movie I just thought about? Are We There Yet with Ice Cube? The pitch. It's taken for a ball. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? 1-0 pitch. And that's taken for a strike. You worked for Blockbuster, Larry? One ball, one strike to Bryson Stott. And the pitch is low for ball 2. Anybody think Stott's going to get a hit? 2-1. And he does. He lines this one out over to left field for a base hit. And Kemp stops over at second base. And so that puts runners on over at first and second. Funny. Pop-up incoming. Liar. Two runners on. Nobody out. And Rafael Marchand is coming up. He'll show bunt Marchand, and he bunts it over towards the left side. This will at least get the runners over to second and third. The throw to first in time. The sacrifice is complete, though. And Trey Turner is coming up to the plate for Philadelphia. I like that. I like the way that was executed. Okay. Charge! 294 people tuning on in. Let's get to 200 likes, people. Let's go. The pitch. Check swing. He did not go. Excuse. Stanton just homered. The Yankees have put up 6 runs in the 5th inning, and they're only down by 2. It was an 8-0 game. The pitch. Foul ball. They've just put up 6 runs. One ball, one strike to Brandon Marsh. The 1-1 pitch. And swing and a miss. Chat. One, two on the way. Strike 3 called. Got him looking on the outside corner. There's out number 2. Chat. The guy that's pitching is Wandy Peralta. They're going to intentionally walk Trey Turner, and they're going to take their chances with Kyle Schwarber. Huh. Lefty versus lefty. Oh, wait, Yohan Rojas. I forgot Rojas was the pinch runner. That's why. That's why. Okay, makes sense. Two outs. Bases loaded, bottom of the 8th. Phillies lead at 5-1. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Forgot. The pitch. It's a fastball at the knees for strike 1 at 95 miles per hour. Turner's at first, Stott's at second, Kemp is over at third. The ball is 1 strike to Yohan Rojas. 0-1 pitch. It's in the dirt. Almost got by Martin Maldonado. Come on, chat. Charge! Kemp's at third, Stott's at second, Turner's at first, base is juiced. 1-1 pitch. This one's grounded over to shortstop. The throw over to third. He is out. Stott is out at third. I thought maybe he got his foot on in there. Let's see if the Phillies challenge it. Rob says hold it for a second. They're showing LINKTREE. They're going to show a replay of this. Is he out at third? Yep. I think he was. Yep. And so they're going to a break. So the Phillies are not challenged. They are going to the top of the ninth. 5-1 is the score. We'll see if they can hang on. Hit that thumbs up button, people. Let's go. Three more outs to go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Three more outs to go. Split the doubleheader. Oh, man. Don't suggest JJ watch anything. He won't. Don't put together a gift package. He has no address. But send money live. Get a shout out. Okay, first of all, okay, I don't want to give my address because there's people that are out there that actually do really crazy things. Okay? The streamers don't do that. Like, that's the one thing that you learn as a streamer not to do because there's things called stalkers. Okay? And that's why I can't do it, like, live on the air. And so, like, I can't do that. Okay? Second of all, with the movie stuff, okay. Like, fair, all right? I haven't watched certain movies, okay? But I'm pretty busy. I mean, like, there's things that I'm sure that you guys haven't done or, like, whatever that just, I don't know. Like, things just, like, take time. I don't know. I can't win the movie thing. But the address thing, that's, like, a real thing. So, but you send money live, he gives you a shout-out. No, I do. Because you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. All right, we're going to the top of the ninth. Phillies lead at 5-1. Strom is going to pitch, and the pitch is up high and inside for a ball. 36 games this year for Matt Strom. He has a 3.78 ERA, 33 innings of work, 37 strikeouts. He has also allowed 4 homers. 1-0 pitch. This one is flied out over towards left field. Marsh is there, makes the catch. There's one away in the top of the ninth. So 1 gone. 2 pitches and 1 out. Let's go. Yeah, I don't have like a P.O. box or anything. So Bogarts is coming on up. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. And the pitch, that's way up high for a ball. And also outside as well. So the count is 1-0. Bogarts 1 for 3 is singled back in the 5th. He's hitting .259 on the season. And the 1-0 pitch is in there for a called strike. Reds actually have bases loaded in the top of the 7th. They're down 3-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch to Bogarts. And it's fouled off over towards the left side. People are creepy. Yeah, they are. They are. I just can't do that. Gotta be smart. So 1-2 is the count. There's 1 away in the top of the 9th. Phillies lead it by 4. Looking to split the doubleheader. And the 1-2 pitch. It's fouled away over towards the right side. And it'll find the seats. Let's go. I need a win. I do. I need a win tonight. Here's the windup and the 1-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He went around. 2 outs in the top of the 9th inning. He was called out by Bill Miller. There we go. One more to go. Get the final out. Let's go. Here comes Gavin Sheets, and the pitch looked like it was on the outside corner, but it was called a ball. Damn. It was just outside, according to Roberto Ortiz. 1-0 pitch on the way. That's outside for ball 2. It was a sinker at 92 miles per hour. Phillies are off tomorrow. We get to enjoy an off day. That's great. 2-0 pitch. And it's outside for ball 3. Then they play on the 4th. What time is that game? 1:30? I think it's a 1:35 start time. Hey, buddy. 3 balls, no strikes to Gavin Sheets. Excuse. 3-0 pitch. It's up high for ball 4. So that's going to put a runner on over at first. They play at 1:05 on Friday. And it's 4:05 on Saturday. Then 1:35 on Sunday. And they play the Giants on Monday. 9:45 Monday night. Tuesday night's 9:45. And Wednesday afternoon it's at 3:45. Top of the 9th, 2 away, and Iglesias is up, and he looks at a cutter that catches the outside corner for strike 1. It's not a save situation for Strom. The ball is 1 strike. 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. San Diego down to its final strike. The count is 0-2. Strom has 37 strikeouts on the season. He's given up 3 earned runs, though, in his last 5 outings. 0-2 on the way. Strike 3 called. And the Phillies split the doubleheader and take 2 out of 3 against the San Diego Padres. Ring the bell. Philadelphia wins. Yes. Yes. Nice. Good. That's the 19th series that they have won this year. I'm not going to do a post-game show tonight, but I will tell you this. They did a good job tonight. They didn't do as good of a job this afternoon. It was disappointing with what Mick Abel didn't do today, but Christopher Sanchez was awesome. Christopher Sanchez was great. Max Kepler, big 2-run homer. I thought that Rob Thompson actually won you this game with this lineup tonight. Honestly, personally, I do feel that way. Kepler was the right decision offensively to have him go out there against Dylan Cease. I remember Larry read the stat that that's his 4th homer off of him in his career, a guy that has familiarity against him. I thought that was the right move. Otto Kemp, for him to come on in and get a couple of hits there, that was also big as well. It was good. I was very happy today with our pitching staff and with our lineup. I thought that was awesome. My MVP, who would you go with today as your MVP? I could go with Christopher Sanchez, and I guess that's probably the one that I'll do. Because he was great. He retired the batting order in the first time he did it. He retired all 9 batters, so that was big. And, think about the comments that Max made last week, and, think about that, and for him to get a homer today, it's just nice. It's just good for him to hit a home run. Thought that was, when I watched him round first base, it was sort of like he had a breath of fresh air, and that was nice. That was good. That was really good to see. Yeah, not really much not much else that I can say. No, I thought it was a good game. I thought that the Phillies did their job, and I was very happy about that. I wanted to see how they did today with runners in scoring position. I'm trying to pull it up. 10 hits, 5 runs. They were 3 for 9 with runners in scoring position. They left 9 guys on base. But again, they got the win. Sanchez was awesome. Kerkering did good. Strom did good as well. Yeah. I'm just happy that they won the series. Continued to just gain ground against those Mets is really what I have to say. One word to describe that game, and then we will sign off. All right? One word. One word that you would use to describe that game. 167 likes. Let's go. It's tough to sweep a doubleheader. It is. Get your rest in Sydney. Any other one-word comments that you would say? 9 left on base. Yeah, I saw that. Thought it was a good win. I do. Well said, Scott. What did Scott say? Many thanks to all the mods. Thanks to everyone for all the gifted memberships, and thanks to everybody in the chat for making Play with JJ our home of Philadelphia sports. Yeah, very, very well said. Jack, thank you so much for all your super chats. Tony, that was really generous. All the gifted memberships from Tiff, the super chats from Tiff and Jay, that was awesome. I think Peso also had 5 gifted. I can't really remember now off the top of my head. I feel bad. I do. I should write these things down. But everybody that contributed, I will seriously, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that. All right, I'm going to go spend time with Arch. And, yeah, I'm going to spend some quality time with him. That just hurt. I don't know why. But, yeah, I'll see you all on Friday. I'll be back on Friday. All right, go Phillies. Any words? Thanks, JJ. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Revival, owned. Oh, wait. Owed or owned? Hitting, owned. Thankful, awesome. It's good. All right. Love you all. Laila Tov. Good night. Bye-bye.